Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back for another Manhwa recap of Solo Leveling. As you all know, we are waiting for the release of Solo Leveling Season 2, and well, we have got some great news. The wait is finally over as the first chapter of Solo Leveling Season 2 has just been released. You heard that right. So in today's video, let's see what happened in Solo Leveling Season 2, Chapter 1. But before we start, saw that many S-rank hunters, along with other rank hunters, were trying to kill Jinwoo because he had devoured the shadow of Gogunhee. Suddenly a girl appears and stops them from attacking Jinwoo. She introduces herself as Lee Hanyul, the deputy commander of the Korean Hunters Association. She says that this place will be perfect for him to train himself. Suddenly, he feels that something is watching him from a distance. Just then, a woman comes out of the bush and attacks him. Even though Jinwoo wasn't trying to hold back, still he easily blocks her attack. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys think about the abilities of Jinwoo? If you liked this video, then be sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, then what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Then she reveals her face and asks Jinwoo if he remembers her. It's none other than Cha-hae-ra, who was a former G-rank hunter. Previously, she was a member of the Blue Guild. Back then, she used to bully Jinwoo a lot, but later she became a bit nicer. After reaching there, Jinwoo meets with the association's chairman, who once again asks for his help. He tells Jinwoo that he knows that it might be difficult for him to accept his request. But still, he wanted to ask him if he would come out of his retirement and defeat the Monarch Ant. In response, Jinwoo says that he will think about it. She apologizes to Jinwoo on behalf of the association for what happened earlier. She also tells him that she had received orders from the chairman of the association to protect him at all costs. After hearing this, Jinwoo calms down. But since the appearance of the Monarch Ant, she had decided to return as a hunter. She came to Jinwoo to ask for help. She tells him that he is the only hope for humanity right now, and requests him to come out of his retirement. However, in response, Jinwoo simply replies that he isn't interested. After hearing this, Cha-hae-ra gets angry. She reproaches him for not taking any responsibility for his actions and runs away. She tells him that even if he doesn't want to come back, he shouldn't drag other people into this mess. Later, Hanyul explains to them that why exactly the chairman wants to protect him. Suddenly, he feels that something strange is happening to his body. He feels that the power of the supreme ruler is returning to him. He had lost this power a year ago, but now it seems like it's awakening again. Soon, his black hair turns white, and his eyes turn red. Jinwoo was shocked to see this sudden change. He thought that he would never get this power again. Turns out the reason behind this is the abilities that Jinwoo had shown during the battle with Gunhee. She further tells him that they have received information that the abilities he showed could be the key to defeating the Monarch Ant. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content like this. Then let me give you a small recap of the events that took place in Solo Leveling Season 1. In the first season, we saw that Jinwoo had a special ability to absorb the shadows of other monsters and even humans. When he absorbs the shadows of monsters, they become his summoned beasts and fight alongside him. Not only this, but if he devours the shadows of strong monsters, he obtains their abilities. Similarly, he could also obtain abilities of humans by devouring their shadows. During the battle against the king of the Northern Territories, we saw that Jinwoo had obtained the powers of the Supreme Ruler. With this power, he was able to control other summoned beasts. In addition to that, he was also able to increase his stats to their limits. However, when he fought against the ruler of the underground city, he lost these powers. Solo Leveling Season 2 takes place right after the events of Season 1. S-rank hunters, along with D-rank hunters, are enjoying their lives peacefully. Hanyul tells Jinwoo that the reason the chairman and the association wants to protect him is because they believe that he could be the one who could defeat the Monarch Ant. She also tells him that the Monarch Ant is a very powerful monster, and even an army of S-rank hunters has failed to defeat him. For now, they have decided to form a group of 100 hunters and try to defeat the Monarch Ant. However, if that doesn't work, then they have no other choice other than to ask Jinwoo for help. Hearing this, Jinwoo becomes serious. He had stayed away from all this mess for a year now, but it seems like he won't be able to stay away anymore. Since the dungeon gates have been sealed, humanity had entered into an era of peace. However, In the beginning of Season 2, we can see that the power of the Supreme Ruler is returning to him. We can see that Jinwoo is hunting low-level monsters in the forest. Suddenly, his shadow starts to move on its own, and he feels that someone is calling him. Then we see that the shadow of a bird which Jinwoo had killed earlier is coming towards him. This scene reminds me of the events that took place during the Jeju Island arc, where only shadows of monsters were present. At that time, Jinwoo was an E-rank hunter, and he had to team up with the S-rank hunter named Go Gun-hee. Later, he also met his friend Beek Ciel, who was also an E-rank hunter. Fortunately, Beek Ciel sacrifices herself in order to save Jinwoo and the others. However, after her death, Shadow was drawn towards Jinwoo. She became the first member of the Shadow Army. Soon after that, Jinwoo was attacked by the S-rank hunter Go Gun-hee. Even though Go Gun-hee was much stronger than him, still, Jinwoo was able to defeat him using his shadow abilities. He absorbed Go Gun-hee's shadow and defeated him. However, the peaceful days didn't last long, as once again, the world is in danger. A new powerful monster, known as the Monarch Ant, has appeared, which can control other monsters. And this time, even S-rank hunters are no match for this new monster. What will Jinwoo do when he hears about this? Well, let's find out in today's video. In the previous season, Jinwoo had obtained the power of the Supreme Ruler, but soon he lost this power. After that, if you guys want to know what abilities I'm talking about, now getting back to our main topic. Later, Hanwoo invites Jinwoo to a luxurious villa. The next day, we can see that Jinwoo is practicing his shadow abilities in the forest. After that, Shara tells him that she had quit the hunter's life for a year now. Later, we can see that Jinwoo is standing on a building watching the city. And that's all for today's video.